welcome to Iconic Productions Fading Suns game. I'm JM, the GM, and here is the crew of the Oh Boii. We are back after
hiatus.
Several weeks. We had our Halloween bonus episode, and then we had a rerun of the Halloween bonus episode because it was that good.
Oh,
Go watch it on YouTube. So,
sorry.
When we last left off, the crew of the Oh Boii had left the station, which they were, they discovered a number of things. But in the end, you got Alestra.
We completed our mission.
You did. You got your crew back. You got your ship back. And, someone might have carried a demon across an ancient threshold. Who knows? You negotiated what seems to be a very plausibly safe deal that I have not got back and rewatched 3 or 4 times looking for legal loopholes. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
So,
perfect. We're screwed.
You guys have completed at least part of your mission. You have dealt with the people on the station who were teleporting goods off or onto ships coming through the Byzantium Secundus jump gate. However, they used their transporter, their matter conversion device, to escape to a different location.
Right. That was not because of us.
No, that is not because of you. So, you are on your way back to the station.
Yes.
You've all returned back onto the ship.
Yes.
Gregor is recovering from his ordeal.
Oh, yeah.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm with Gregor.
You're not piloting? I'm piloting!
I just remembered where we left. I think it was I was like, I'm glad you're not dead or something. Yep. And then we're like, ah! And I was like, oh no.
Yes, that is where we left off.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are everybody?
I mean, Alestra's out of it.
Uh-huh.
She was sort of catatonic when you brought her back on the ship.
Right.
Nigel
is missing a hand.
Is missing a hand.
Uh-huh.
Gregor is beat to crap.
Uh-huh.
But everyone else seems to be more or less
Engineer Master Bella?
She seems fine.
Is she awake?
She is not. She too is out of it.
And Alexa?
Alexa is okay now. She and Gregor have both recovered.
Okay.
And don't forget, Sim Dogs Forever on the back of Nigel. His back tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
His back lore.
So.
No, actually, I think it's up here, isn't it?
It's his whole back.
Oh, it's whole back.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So who's piloting the ship and what is the plan?
I'm not piloting the
I have a
ship.
feeling I'm sleeping.
You are currently unconscious.
Guys, I'm gonna pilot the ship again.
Oh gosh. I'm glad I'm asleep.
Dude, I can totally make it back to Byzantium Secundus.
Are you going back to the station? Or are you to Culumus station? Or are you going to...
That's where the Inquisitor is,
That
yeah?
is where the Inquisitor is.
Well, we want to tell him what happened, yeah? And get paid, yeah?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. We want our money,
Otherwise, I
right?
feel like we went through a lot for nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back to the station to meet up with the Inquisitor and talk to my buddy.
Ventura?
Ventura.
All right.
I was about to call her
Nigel's
Velma.
missing his leg, not his hand.
Nigel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's changed. Leg, not hand. I will adjust.
So. All right, you managed to pilot the ship back. Gregor's one big bruise.
Lovely.
Yeah. About a half hour out of the asteroid belt, Alexa comes on the comms. So, I think you might want to get down here, Captain or somebody. I'm doing a medical review of Alestra and the engineer.
You got this.
And
Get it.
there's something here.
Okay. I'll be right back, Gregor.
The ship is in capable hands, Captain. And you hear Gemma sigh over Jex's shoulders. Because Gemma is definitely standing right here while I'm flying. I can feel her.
You can feel her presence looming.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's right there. It's fine.
Ooh, so.
How you doing, Captain Calypso?
My blood pressure is rising.
Yeah?
Doesn't seem to be stopping.
Every now and again there's a...
Right. So, I go to medical. So...
I can wake them up. They're both resting comfortably.
That's what they said about my grandma. We prepared her funeral a week later.
Alexa kind of looks at you. We'll put a pin in that. We'll come back and talk to that maybe over a bottle of wine or something.
Oh, yes. Tequila, but okay.
So everything is fine. Save they both have one. She comes and she shows you the medical readout, and you can see that their bio pattern is up on the little screen.
Uh-huh.
Both resting comfortably at 98.6 degrees, save for this big red heat spot on their foreheads.
Do they have a temperature?
No, and in fact, if I go and she takes one of the hand scanners and puts it on, like she touches Master Bella's forehead. She's like, "It's cool." And here, nothing. But, and she goes up to the or to the panels and shifts it to ultraviolet, and you can see both of them have, on the ultraviolet spectrum, they're sort of emitting a pattern that looks like 3 slash marks kind of in a circle.
Wait, okay, hold on. They, on the UVs, right here, looks like 3 slashes?
Like a third eye, almost.
So 3 slashes in a circle. Okay.
Do you want me to wake them up?
I mean, could we just deposit Master Bella with the Engineers Guild and make this problem their problem?
But there's still the problem of Alestra.
I know.
She's ours.
Look, we have a chance to make 50% of a problem instead of 100% of a problem.
So I should wake up.
Just asking.
I should wake up Alestra?
Why not? I think I already know what it is. I'll just... Yeah, sure.
Okay. You wake up in the Oh Boii. The last thing you remember is shooting at the figure and the flames coming up, and everything else, that's the last thing you remember. Octavius is right there. I wore my t-shirt in honor of Octavius.
My sweet puppy. Am I back on the Oh Boii?
What up?
You're back.
Aren't you so glad to see me?
Yes? What happened?
Spooky things? I was upside down for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. Weird, creepy demon thing was in you or something. I don't freaking know. Like, darkness. You're here now. It's cool. We fixed it. It's fine.
Do I still have a demon in me?
I don't think so.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
So check.
Alexa is kind of standing behind and across. She's,
Do I feel different? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Glad to have you back. It was weird.
Well, I guess you can stay too. And she'll walk out.
uh,
Thanks.
what would you like to do? You are back on the Oh Boii.
I don't know. Do I still feel groggy or
Nope, you
rested?
feel you don't feel rested, but you do feel like pretty normal.
I guess head up to the cockpit and see what people are doing.
Jexa is piloting. Gemma is sort of retreating to her room to meditate and
Sweet, no supervision.
Oh no, I'm heading up that way
Oh,
right now.
Okay,
With haste.
I'm gonna give Jex a big hug and be like, "Oh my gosh, cool!"
Suddenly a Oh Boii.
I thought I lost you.
Yeah, she's hey, she's piloting the ship.
comms,
Not that
comms
sheet.
are going off. You have an incoming call.
This is Captain Jex of the Oh Boii. How may I help you?
No, this is Captain Calypso Mars of the Oh Boii. She's a trainer. What can I do for you?
This is the Inquisitor. Did you just came back on comms? Did you discover what we sent you out for? I assume you're
I think
all
so.
Yes, we're returning post haste.
Yep.
You don't understand the freedom I've had without you. It's gone to my head.
Well,
We need to just
I'm hope that you will be able
Dial
to
that back.
dial that back when you come back to the station.
Well, twice.
The Inquisition
They
is
must
not
have.
about freedom for all.
No,
Within
but I am
good
not doing anything wrong.
Boundaries, and then you should be fine.
I am fine.
She's also
I'm great. Check this out.
no. Anyway, we'll be back in how long?
About an hour.
We'll be back in about an hour. Where will we find you when we land?
I can be at I have reserved one of the inquisitorial berths for you, so you can just land there, and we will come meet you.
Sounds great. So, we'll just see you later. Alligator.
Goodbye.
Supposed to say after a while, crocodile.
They don't teach you that in Inquisitor school.
They don't.
They teach you that friendship is magic, magic is heresy. Burn the heretic.
No friends.
Okay, so if you're awake, Master Bella's awake, right?
No,
Why not? Is she okay?
she's fine. She's resting comfortably.
Will she wake up before we get to the dock? I have questions for her.
I don't know.
About my dad.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go talk to Alexa. Are you taking over, or are you gonna go back and smooch with Gregor?
Give me my dang ship back.
Yeah, get down. I would like to call Ventura and respond to her frantic messages.
Okay.
And then see Captain or Master Bella.
All right. Hello?
Hey, it's Jackson.
Oh, you're alive.
Yeah. Surprise!
What happened to you? I heard that you went out on an Inquisitor assignment, and then all of the comms go dead, and with everything that was going on, I was really worried about you.
Thanks. I'm okay now. How much time do you have?
I'm just coming off a shift, so
Okay, so you know how I called you while you were sleeping, and I'm really sorry about that?
Yes.
And I was asking you about, like, weird stuff?
Yes.
Well, we found weird stuff.
And?
And it was really weird. And creepy. And there were demonic people that we all killed.
Please. You know there's no such thing as demons.
That's what I thought. And then there's definitely shadows and, like, it was weird. And so I'm going to, like, recount all the creepy stuff that happened to me. And
did you check the air quality? Did you check for any...
Yes, we did. I was not hallucinating.
I mean, some of it sounds very much like hallucinations. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
I'm glad you're okay.
As an engineer, like, that's one of the first things I looked at, was trying to figure that out. But I had my spacesuit on the whole time, and so I was breathing in quality air, and yet I still saw all this.
Did you check your spacesuit? Maybe the air tank was tainted?
Yes. I checked it.
Well, when you get back, we should talk.
For sure.
Nothing's happening behind here.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Are you going back to bed? Because we're going to be landing in, like, 30 minutes.
No, I mean, feel free. We can meet up somewhere and have tea.
Oh, I'd love that.
All right.
Tea. Sounds so grown up.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
I've made friends, guys. I didn't have any friends at the academy, and I've made friends.
Are you in talking distance of me?
Nope.
'Cause I had a very strong response to that.
She's talking to herself. I imagine that Jexa has like a wall of small like ceramic figures that she has purchased.
They're not ceramic figures. It's more all the
They're stuffed animals, aren't they?
No, I couldn't have stuffed it. It's all the things that I've like tinkered with. There's some things that are actually like
There's
mechanically
a wrench
useful.
with a little face on it.
Yeah, she put a little googly eyes.
All right. No, there's like things that are mechanically useful, and then there's things that I've like welded together to look like people. So they are figurines. They're just not ceramic, because that would be above our pay grade.
Right. So you two.
Us too.
You definitely hear a bellow come from behind. What happened?
Oh no, is she awake? That's 100%.
What happened to my leg?
That's Nigel.
Oh, that's Nigel.
And you hear Alexa. Hold on. Yep.
We're gonna run in. Well, I'm not gonna make decisions for you. That would be rude. I'm going to run in the direction of the sounds of the lay Nigel.
Who's
it's
flying
coming-
the ship?
I'll probably run that direction too.
It has
Sounds
autopilot.
Okay.
Yeah, like some rope.
All right, it is janky, but it's not that janky.
Did I go too much jank? Okay, I'll pull it back.
I will say
The line's right here, and you just
Oh,
my little
just okay. Just
I will say that like it has a new nice engine.
Oh,
So, you're
Well,
welcome.
We still need new spacesuits.
Yes,
Put
we
that
do.
on the
at this point, I feel like we need new comm systems too. I'm regretting the decision that there were only comms in the one area.
you can hear from the other side of the door that Alexa is trying to calm Nigel down, and he is freaking out. And then you hear pounding on the wall from the next berth over. Oi! People trying to sleep.
Oh gosh.
That's your job. I'm not talking to him.
Okay, well, fine. I will go deal with Gregor.
Totally gonna wake Master Bella up.
Yep, and she's gonna totally be free to do whatever the heck she wants. All right.
guess I'll go give my puppy some love. He's been left alone.
Frank
too
is
long.
currently sitting in the middle of the main hall, just glaring at everyone.
Does he still have his butter knife?
Yes.
As
Silently judging you.
as Calypso walks by,
Why is he
Calypso,
judging me?
does Calypso walk
Everybody
by?
except for Captain.
Does Calypso walk by?
Sure. He takes 2 tenants.
Yes. She keeps walking.
So you're waking Master Bella up.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Well, because I go in there and Alexa's not in there.
Yeah, there's no one there to hold her accountable.
I'm gonna just be like, she looks okay.
Child, where are we?
We're back on the Oh Boii.
What happened?
You disappeared. You left behind a bomb. I flew the ship. We rescued you.
I'm going to need a little bit more information than
Okay, I'll tell her what happened.
It takes about a half hour.
Yeah.
So you were saying there were... And then
Yes.
there was a matter transporter device.
Yes.
Did we recover it?
I didn't see it right.
It was too big. It was the size of a...
Okay. So, I mean, we can go back to the asteroid, but
Now?
it won't fit on the ship.
Okay, I will requisition
Yes.
a salvage team.
Yeah.
You did claim it
Yes.
for the Engineers Guild. Proper, all the forms filled
No.
out.
I don't have any forms here. Have you seen this ship?
You didn't
I
tell
will.
anyone about it.
Somewhere in the distance,
No.
Calypso's like, I'm suddenly offended.
Yeah, I only went this far. Jackson went that far.
No, I haven't told anyone else about it.
All right,
Because I just told Ventura about the weird stuff. I didn't tell her about, like...
don't tell anyone.
Okay.
This is engineers.
Okay.
This is an engineer's matter.
Okay.
Okay.
We were sent by the Inquisitor to find these people.
Oh, Bork.
And Bork is back.
So if you know how to pull up... I mean, I can't access... I'm only a low rank.
Haven't you made Journeyman yet?
I want to. But there hasn't been anyone to, you know... I'd be...
If we salvage this, I will push through the paperwork myself.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I think I'm at entered. I think.
Captain? You hear kind of over the... Yeah.
Yeah.
May I use your comm systems? I need to file some official
Wait,
documentation.
who is this?
It has not been that long. This is Master Bella Marascati, Master of the Engineers Guild
Look,
on
I know who
Culumus
you are.
Station.
I'm just saying my ship, for all its glory, doesn't have the best audio system. When did you wake up?
About
30 minutes ago.
about 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
Jex and I have just been talking here.
Oh, Jexa has been talking with you.
Yes, may I use your comm systems, please?
Just let me take one of the battery coils and dust it off. Why the...
No, go.
Calypso will storm out and probably down into
Frank.
where they are. No, no, buddy.
Somehow in all of our games, we end up establishing hand signals.
It's very unfortunate for our podcast listeners.
That is true.
By the way, we have podcasts.
We do. You can follow our actual play podcast on iTunes or Spotify.
Nice.
Plug.
And, okay, so she's gonna go to the medical back again. And she's going to come in and go,
I'm sitting on a stool, like, spinning it next to Bella.
Jexa.
I can use this terminal, yes? I just need it for 15 minutes or so.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Jexa.
Yes, Calypso?
Wanna talk to me for like just 2 seconds out in the hallway?
Ah,
So
Love my puppy.
so
I'll take Susanna.
Calypso will take Jexa out into the hall while she does what she's about to do, which I assume is basically reiterating what they already just talked about, so I don't need to sneak in, and I will whatever. I'm gonna talk to you right now.
Okay.
So, did you by chance look at the vitals?
Yeah, she's fine.
Did you look at the heat signatures?
Why?
Did you look at the UV?
Why would I?
There's a
fine.
Freaking... Okay. So there's a symbol on her head with some slashes through it that looks kind of like, something not so good.
Like what?
And... So you know that thing that speaks to you in your head that I absolutely heard?
Yes.
What if there's that in her?
Well, you didn't tell me that there was.
No.
I'm channeling my 16-year-old self so hard right now.
It's wonderful. No, I didn't tell you.
Is it though?
I didn't tell you.
No.
Because you were upstairs supposed to be piloting the ship on a rather easy
You took
maneuver.
over the piloting.
I'm not finished.
You kicked me out of the ship.
Excuse me.
Or out of the cockpit.
Stop.
What was I supposed to do?
Stop.
You're not my mom. What?
Whose ship is this?
Gregor had
Yours?
opened the door, and it's not just... He closes it, you hear a gunk.
Gemma and I
Yes.
Have
are not my mom.
busted our asses for
Yes.
you.
And I'm thankful, and you've been kind and great and amazing.
Okay, fine. If I'm not, then just whatever. It's fine. It's cool.
I'm a part of the Engineers Guild.
Sure, but if a demon is in her head, possibly worse than the demon in your head,
Well, I didn't know
shouldn't
there
we
was a
have
demon
been
in her head.
No, because I never had the moment to be able to tell you.
So it's my fault?
Did you ask anybody to come down here? Haven't we always made decisions together as a team?
No. You've left me out of plenty.
You?
I
Okay.
actually have no idea if that's true.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not true.
I am channeling my 16-year-old self so hard.
Okay. Well, if we leave you out of all the decisions, then I'm just going to go right now and leave you out of this next one. So do whatever you want to do, and I will see you later. Okay, cool. Bye. She's gonna leave, and she's gonna actually go cry in her.
Oh, good. Jackson's gonna go cry too, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You're crying in your room. I'm crying in the infirmary next to Master Bella. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're snuggling a puppy on the cockpit.
Hardcore snuggle.
Yeah. You get the comms go off about this time as you're just like listening in the
Everybody can hear us. We're out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the station, Culumus station is coming up on the autopilot.
Yes?
No, I mean like you can see it.
It would have actually been really funny, though. Just suddenly poor Illustra's left to, like, man things she's never had to do.
What does this button do?
Do you have any pilot? Are you going to take it in?
I have exactly one pilot.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lot.
Okay.
Calypso could kill me.
She almost did last time, let's be honest.
Yeah. Hate to break up this lovely discussion. Calypso!
What?
I need you. The station's coming up. I don't know how to fly this. Unless you want me to try to fly it, but it will
Don't
crash.
touch my ship.
Exactly. You should come up here.
Eyes on it. She ain't made it.
Put some...
Gosh,
Right.
She put
Yeah.
some powder, to hide the red.
Yeah.
Okay. She goes out.
Listen, I'll go. I don't know. You want me to beat her up? Throw her into a mirror?
She's a 16-year-old girl. She doesn't need to be beat up. She just needs me to distance myself until I calm down and I'm able to have a reasonable conversation with her.
Right.
She just needs space.
Yeah. Right. No, it's. There's a lot of it around the ship.
Not that space, but you're pretty.
When the swelling goes down, he will be.
You're Right now, Hamlet's kind of like Draco Malfoy. And,
Yeah.
or not Draco. It was Harry. It was Draco who was the one who did not identify him. Anyway, she'll go and pilot the ship in.
You are directed to Bay 35, which, as you come in, you can see that currently Bays 30 through 41 have inquisitorial ships, or at least designations on them. You kind of get to park next to 2 gunships, like the kind that run down pirate ships. Not the kind that run them down and board pirate ships, but the kind that run them down and then just make sure there are no pirates left.
Can I commandeer this ship?
What you don't know is that the Oh Boi's designation is really just a decal that Calypso takes off and puts on the new ship.
So it technically kind of started with the first one.
Right? So you can see waiting at the end of the bay is Alphonsus and Master Bonacus, the one who's wanting to pump you full of...
Steroids.
Pump! Ooh, op.
Yeah. You gotta clap.
Okay. After the, I guess, the landing protocols, she'll open whatever hatch thing they used to
It extends out.
Okay. Alright, so she'll... and then she'll walk.
Captain, it's good to see you. Did you...
I don't know who else is with me, so,
I'll go with her.
cool.
Right. Alestra and... Can I, So you found the station. You found what was going on.
Somewhat. We found a station.
Okay. And it was the source of these illegal...
It was empty.
What happened?
I don't know.
Are you hiding information? Just out of curiosity.
I think she is. To be fair, I don't really know what
I'm
happened.
not entirely sure she knows.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So you're not. You're just...
When I was there, it was empty, save for the demon, but she's definitely hiding that.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Would you... I would love to hear what happened.
Sure.
If you think that it's empty, we will send the Heracles out to have it... to send out a team to investigate.
Yeah, that's probably safe now.
All right. You look rather haggard. Would you prefer to do this tomorrow? I could have our chefs whip up something like a meal. We could discuss it.
A meal and some time. Yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
All right.
It's just a small ship.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes the cabin fever sets in.
Yeah.
Do you wish to stay on the ship? Would you like me to provide quarters? You are technically still under the writ that I gave you, so we could put you in the inquisitorial quarters.
Quarters.
Very well. How many? For your whole crew, just for you?
No, I'll stay on the ship. Everybody else can go.
For
Gemma, Jaxa, Nigel and Alexa will probably need medical attention.
Oh, yes, we have the best on the station.
Alestra.
It's 5.
That's
Bella
This is
Bella
her
kind of
station.
comes down the
Oh, I
walkway,
follow her.
smiling. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. And she just kind of, come along, Jexa. And they go, well, she heads off.
Okay.
Maybe just
Trot after.
Okay.
That's 4 then.
You got the Engineers Guild involved. That's fine. We should probably be able to get some information out of them.
It was useful.
Well, I am glad. I will arrange for meals to be brought to your rooms. Banakis, please escort Priestess Alestra to the quarters. She can find her way back from there, and bring some medical. Can we just take them to our bay, or would you prefer to have us treat them on your ship?
I would leave that decision up to Alexa, but it might be best if...
All right, Shell, and the other one kind of.
Yeah.
Shall we say? I do need to know what's going on. How about? 12 hours?
How about brunch? Let's do brunch.
8 hours then. Excellent. Rest well in the Pancreator's light.
Yeah, sure. You too, bud.
All right, they lead. These are the Inquisition does not requisition crap quarters, so they're still small. It's still a space station, so you have your room is about the size of this area in here, but it's got a refresher, it's got a table, and it's got a bunk that's pretty nice.
I'm
and
very happy.
They bring you food. They take Alexa and Nigel off the ship. Gregor refuses.
I figured. That's why I never accounted him.
And, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with Jexa, and we're going to go in a circle, and we will come back and see what's going on. So.
Okay.
Alright, we don't have very much time.
Okay.
But I have filed the proper paperwork. It's not going to hold them for long. The Inquisition tends to...
Overrun.
Well, much like your friend... Gemma? They tend to cut through paperwork.
Yeah,
so,
she's good at that.
Can you... Do we go back there? Are you up for going back out there tonight?
I don't want to. I mean, sure. Yes. You got a better spacesuit?
All right. Yes. You rest tonight. We will go out there. I'm sure as soon as the Inquisitor talks with your friends, they will be following us after. We have to get what scans we can off the ship before the Inquisition starts throwing their weight around. If it's Second Republic tech,
it is.
Then this is a big coup for us, and your father will be proud. I will put the paperwork in tonight for your journeyman status.
Okay.
Rest? Do you have a place to rest?
No. I mean, I got the ship.
We can put you in the apprentice quarters.
Will I be recognized? I mean, I thought I wanted to kind of stay low.
All right. She transfers 20 Firebirds over to you.
Okay.
Find a place to stay. Let me know where you're staying at.
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay.
I will send two men that I trust.
Okay. You got names for them so I know who you're sending?
Yes.
No,
Dante,
we will not tell you. You will just have to assume.
Dante and... Okay.
And Aran.
Okay.
I will not send them. Just tell... They will know where you're staying, and they will just make sure that they stand guard.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright. I appreciate it. Thanks. So I'll take the money and figure out where to stay?
Yeah, you can. There's several places out
Alright.
there.
I'll find a cheap-ish place and get a room.
I can't help but feel like this is terrifying for both Mars and Gemma.
Yeah, probably. While I am...
Calypso is probably already gone to Gemma and is like, so this is what happened and how bad I messed up.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like she alternates between what and she said what? Do we beat her up? No.
Well, I guess we're putting steroids in her now.
That's right.
In
a couple of years, Battle Order Monastery will put some discipline in her.
Yeah, pretty much. While I'm in this room, like, I will sleep, but before I do, Jexa is sitting there thinking about how everybody keeps treating her like a child. Yes, I know she's 16, but how upset she is, and she's actually thinking about this. She's going to cut off her braids. So,
With like your multi-tool.
I mean, she'll get like she'll get
That's
scissors,
All right.
and then like go to sleep. Try to present herself as like spend some time in front of the mirror. Like, okay, I'm an adult. I'm part of this crew. I can make decisions, and it's fine.
All right.
Probably take a very long cleansing. I don't think they have a shower, but something.
No, it's
cleansing.
definitely goo, and it slooshes off your body.
Well, cleansing, whatever it is.
Goo.
It's kind of nice, like, at least
Yeah.
your skin real
Yeah.
soft. It smells good.
You've
I
got
took one
3
of those.
cents.
I'll pick one of them.
Okay. There's mango, lavender, and sterile.
We'll go with lavender.
FYI, Jex would have gone with mango, but it's fine.
I don't feel like smelling like something edible. And then, are there any sort of comm systems in here?
There are.
Call Francisco.
He's already in there.
I am already.
Francesco is always right there.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
No. Is it possible to get in touch with my family? Are they like, would that?
You can totally get in touch with your family.
Cool. I want to try and get in touch with my family. I feel like I haven't done that in way too long.
All right.
Do either of you have post-it notes that I can borrow for a second? Oh. I love it.
All right. You put in the proper comms. The Inquisitor has the comm channels that they need. So you put in the proper comm codes. When it connects, you put in the proper passwords, and eventually, you see Tanso, one of your cousins, who is kind of. Alestra, is that you?
It is.
What
How
are you
Tanso?
doing? I'm doing fine. What are you doing? You know we're looking for you. Yes.
No, I had no idea.
The last I heard, you were on Lemminkainen, and I know our agent got in touch with you.
Yes, that was a less than agreeable meeting I had with them. But now I'm on. I don't remember the name of the station.
Culumus?
Now I'm on Culumus.
In Culumus? Byzantium Secundus sector?
Yeah,
What are you doing there?
it's kind of a long story.
Right, but... Okay. You're okay, though.
Yes.
All right. That's good. 2, our agent made it sound like you wanted to leave.
Why would he say that?
Because you said you didn't want to be part of the family business anymore.
Those days comes. Good days and bad days.
You know there's only 2 ways out,
Yeah.
right?
And I don't appreciate him making me feel like a pawn.
Cousin, we're all pawns. We're at the bottom of the food chain here.
Yes.
That's just the way it is. We work our way up. We earn our place in the family.
Like I said, good days and bad days.
Well, be careful. One more bad day and you may be on the way towards one of those other ways out, and I would hate to see that happen.
So would I. I was calling to check in. Is my brother anywhere?
Your brother is in deep cover. As
for
far
him.
as I know, I haven't heard anything from him. He is over on... I think he's in cover.
Fair enough. Is my father there?
I assume he's somewhere around. I can't get a hold of him.
Okay.
What, do you want me to give him a message?
Well, it'd be nice if he knows that I'm alive.
Well, I'm supposed to report that we're having this call, so that...
Great. He'll know I'm alive. Does he have any news for me? I don't know. How would I
Ask for an assignment.
basically without it like still trying to be safe in case this channel isn't secure?
If he has any news, I'll send it through the normal channels, but if you want news, you know this will be sort of a do or die kind of situation.
Aren't they all?
Well, more of a... We'll see where you stand with the family's
Understood.
situation.
Understood.
Listen, I know sometimes it sucks. But we're not going to be at the bottom rung forever.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
Very well. I don't have a communicator at this time that will be able to reach you.
I will see what we can get to you.
That'd be good.
All right.
It was good talking to you,
It's
Tonko.
good talking to you too, Lester. Don't... Remember who you are, not who you're playing at.
Good words.
All right.
Click.
So, Dad, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Flavored food pack number 6.
Yeah, that sounds good.
He starts rehydrating flavored food pack number 6.
I'm gonna make a call. I'll be back, okay?
Right. I'll
You just
make some dinner.
maybe
Make out with him.
maybe pour a flavored hot beverage number 12.
You got it. He reaches into the cabinet and pulls out a big bottle of whiskey.
She's gonna try to contact Jexa.
Call
Jexa.
Oh, all right.
I don't know what it does. Does it ring?
Hello?
Hey.
Oh.
I thought we were meeting for tea.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't... A lot happened after I hung up with you.
It's like 45 minutes ago.
I know. Where can we meet for tea?
I mean, we can meet in the morning too for breakfast. There's a little shop down right near the labs. You probably saw it when you were coming in and out.
Oh, okay. Would that be better? I'm sorry, I didn't know where we were meeting for tea, and I got kind of caught up in some stuff. Like I said, it was a weird 45 minutes after I hung up with you.
All right, I will talk with you in the morning.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
All right, so that cafe at...
Yeah, now that you remember seeing it.
Right, so like at what, like 7 or 8 or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Just, be careful and listen. You've been through a lot and you did good. You did good work.
Thanks. I don't think anybody has said that to me yet.
Well, I'm saying it to you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Good job.
Thank you.
And then almost immediately another call rings through.
Does it alert as her?
Yeah.
Calypso, Mars is calling.
Okay.
Do.
Mars is calling. Hello?
I'm sorry.
Me too.
I don't know what else to say, because I was prepared to explain myself, and you just said me too, and now my whole spiel. I spent 5 minutes in the bathroom. You know how small that bathroom
It's a
is.
very small bathroom. Was Gregor in there with you?
No,
I don't want to know.
I can assure you that is the one place that he and I have never existed in the same moment.
Physics.
I have a lot of other questions, but okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm at this really cheap hotel.
what? On your own?
Yes.
Why?
Because I needed a place to stay and I couldn't stay in the apprentices' barracks and I was so mad at you.
Did you at least check under the mattress for red dots? I mean, they could have bed bugs. Like, if they have bed bugs, then you're gonna be.
Hang on. And she checks.
Yeah, this isn't the kind of place that has red dots.
It is or is not?
It is not the kind of place that has red dots.
No, I'm good.
As in, they don't have that level of hygiene awareness.
No, the red dots are the
Oh, okay.
the bugs themselves.
Right, not like a scanner.
No.
I know what I'm talking about.
No.
Yeah, there are no red dots.
There's no bugs.
Okay, that's
You
good.
see.
I know what they look like.
So.
When you're in a place where the shag carpeting goes like halfway up the wall.
Ooh, they totally have bugs.
Anyway.
So. I want your thoughts on something.
Okay.
The Inquisition.
Yeah.
Alfonso sounds like he's a nice guy, but, you know, I think he would torture us all to death if he really knew the extent of who we were.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's on the level if you're basic with him.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of kept my mouth shut and let Gemma do all the talking with him, because she's honest.
And I have no idea why she's still with us.
I think she likes you.
Yeah. I think so too. Much to her dismay though, right?
Right. Sometimes I like seeing that vein pop.
Oh man, the one right next to her eye?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny when it starts getting like she gets so mad that her face gets red, but it starts getting bluer.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I try to figure out what I needed to say to just push her over the edge.
I hope you're watching that.
So, do you think it's a good idea to tell Alphonsus what we experienced on that asteroid? It was an asteroid, right?
It was an asteroid.
Okay.
There's
Well,
that station
this-
kind of like
it was
that bored into the
yeah.
asteroid. Yeah.
so do you know what Master Bella was doing?
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't even know what I was doing.
Okay, well, on the ship, when she asked to use the comms,
Uh-huh.
she was filing paperwork so that the Engineers Guild could claim the asteroid.
Oh, in what world could this possibly go wrong?
Every? And so she and her crew are out there now
Wait,
picking up some tech.
they're there now?
I think so.
Okay.
I think what we can tell the Inquisitor, I don't think we should tell him about any of the weird stuff, like you sticking to the ceiling.
Hey, so that wasn't the only weird thing.
It wasn't?
No.
I mean, yes, there was the voice that, yes, there's my demonic voice, but,
that wasn't it. There's still more.
what?
So you know how I was like really freaked out earlier because you awoke somebody who may or may not have had a demon rolling around in their head?
Yeah.
Well, I may or may not have been the one who really said demon out of Alestra's head, and I'm not really sure what the ramifications of that are, or if either of them are forever safe. And...
So, have you checked your ultraviolet and heat signatures?
if I ever found out that answer, I think I'd probably would take my own revolver to my forehead.
Okay, so don't do that. Don't check.
No, not. Some things are better left unanswered.
Okay. Did he get, This is a question for Virgil, Gemma, Alexa,
No, it's not a question for Gemma.
Beatrice.
So does... By any chance, can you contact the voice in your head?
Yes?
Could it potentially know who an Azazel is? Yours is Ashkagael, right?
Potentially.
I feel like that question needs to maybe be answered.
I don't want to ask it by myself.
Where are you? I'll come get you.
I give her the name of whatever hotel I'm in.
The Shaggy Inn?
Yes.
It is now.
Oh,
It is
boy.
now, and,
No.
and the shag in Shaggy is in quotes.
No, it's not the
Oh my-
Shaggy. No. It's the Shaggy spot.
I made it worse.
Yep.
So she's probably gonna come on the...
And it's 2 E's, no Y.
Respect. She's gonna come on the bike.
Okay.
Is you glad I fixed that up?
Yes.
So at that point, Gregor comes out with the bottle of whiskey and food. Oh.
He just got stood up.
All right, about one, you discover very quickly that no one else rides bikes on the station. And two,
I forgot we're not on a planet.
that you get there
Fine.
really quick,
Okay.
possibly with at least one run-in with the law.
It's fine, I'm used to it. Put it on my tab!
Inquisitorial written.
Yeah.
Okay, you still have the inquisitorial writ. Excellent. Alright, I open the door. See Calypsus.
Calypsus. I need to write notes, but I can't. Okay. So, hold on. Ashkagael. Don't look at how I spelled that.
As long as it makes sense to you.
Here or
Well, she'll come.
Ship.
She'll come and take her back to the ship.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm done writing my notes.
What?
If I didn't, I would have forgotten.
Do you like my haircut?
I do.
Thanks.
But if you liked your braids, your hair can always grow back. And some societies think that braids are a symbol of warriors.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go back.
Go back to the ship. All right, so you're going to contact.
I guess so.
I just have been thinking about this since I did it.
Can we sit with like Calypso and Gregor and
Frank?
so I don't feel alone? Yeah,
Frank is there.
Yeah, he's now doing it all the time.
With a butter knife.
Yeah,
and
that, you know
a
that one guy who
sword
does it way too much?
And
That is now Frank.
Calypso doesn't make the situation at all better.
He clicks his beak when he does it too. I should never have done that.
Puppy's just like,
All right,
yeah.
you back. Nice hair.
Thanks. How you feeling?
How I look.
Like you hurt?
Yeah. Don't be mean to the captain.
Okay.
You guys okay?
Yes.
Good. Now, what are we gonna do?
Well, you're gonna slide me over some of that liquid drink number 27.
that was number 12.
There's a lot of booze that Gregor keeps stashed all
I don't
over
know.
the ship.
If it was 12, then I'll... whatever.
I'm gonna start. I'm going to be going into my brain and talking to
Gulp.
the different people up there.
You want a shot?
Yes.
Okay. She thinks she deserves this.
Totally gonna take it and spit it back out, cause...
No, that's a sipping whiskey.
This is the intended result, though.
Yeah, no, that was really
If she
good.
thinks it tastes bad, she just...
Oh, that's gross. How do you guys drink that?
Because we're sad and dead inside.
Yep. My outsides just look like my insides.
I just don't have taste buds anymore.
Uh-huh.
So, you head into your brain?
Yeah, I'm gonna start by talking to my AI.
Yes.
So, talking to her.
Yes.
Do you have any records on demons?
No.
Okay, yeah, because, like, I haven't studied them, so I didn't think you did, but I don't know if maybe you'd pick something up somewhere.
I do not even know if I could. If, hypothetically, they existed, they would be beyond the realm of the normal, which is really the material realm is all that I am capable of understanding, comprehending, and recording.
Ow.
So, by necessity,
So, if I were going to talk to a demon,
I
you'd
would,
be okay with it?
I would neither be okay nor not okay with it. They cannot exist in this reality, so therefore it is not a question.
If my vitals start spiraling out of control, will you attempt to shock me and bring me back, please?
I do not have that capability.
Okay. I really wish I had. You know what? I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you as well. Is what my data core says I should respond.
I'm sorry I haven't been talking to you recently because I feel like your conversation skills have stilted. And I apologize.
It is no trouble.
You are having the best night's sleep that you've had in a while.
Oh, good. Lucky you.
Tavius is
Well,
pretty happy.
the
I was saying, I
puppy-
still
When we
have these
come
four
when we come to the
vital-
morning, we're going to start with you. So
Okay.
So yeah, I will in my brain sit down cross-legged like I am in the middle of their room. And kind of turn towards that dark spot.
you definitely hear something.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Welcome back to that dark little corner of your soul. You channeled it so well earlier today.
What do you mean, challenge it?
You get to see that whole conversation in the hallway from like a reflection spot.
Oh, that conversation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's just. I was.
No, it's all right. I understand.
Yikes.
I was on a space station earlier than that. And
Yes,
there was
you
another
disappeared.
demon there. You didn't see me?
What
I disappeared?
other demon?
You weren't able to... That wasn't you?
Where did you go?
I heard a voice. I thought it was you, and it wasn't you?
Obviously not.
So
You're
you don't...
spinning in circles and not answering my questions. Do I need to remind you how much control I actually have over the corporeal state that you are in?
But you couldn't find me.
Yes.
If I went back, would you still... When were you able to find me again?
What other demon, Jexa?
I forgot his name.
Azazel.
Azazel.
That goat?
Yeah?
Neat. So, wait, like,
What?
the
I
hammer
will-
or greatest of
All time. Probably the first
Probably not the second one. The Great Drainer. It's all connected, folks. All of it.
Watch out, Marvel, we're coming.
Right?
He made a deal with someone else in my crew.
He's free?
I think so.
Oh, that little pissant. He has been bound for thousands of... Well, time doesn't really have a meaning for how long he has been bound. Someone was dumb enough to free him.
Oops.
And he came after you.
Maybe?
Which one of your sorry meat sacks that you call a family let Azazel out?
I don't know.
When I find out who did it, you will wake up in their blood, and you will have carved exquisite poetry on their flesh.
Let's go back to that whole you couldn't see me there. Why not?
Oh, Jackson.
Was it because of him being bound, or was it because of his power over you, or what?
Jexa, give me a presence plus knavery roll to see if you can actually piss Ashkagael off enough.
Knavery. To piss
Can
him
I
off
just,
enough?
like, can I donate you a weird point?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have two.
She's got a weird point.
I got a weird point that I'm planning on spending.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I don't need to use one.
Alright. I gotta roll under an 11, guys. 8.
To piss her off this much is going to be a demanding task. So 6.
Guys, he just said to piss her off. Ashkagael is a female.
Oh.
Alright.
Azazel is nothing more than a scapegoat. He has no power over me. But the wards that bound him obfuscated you from my vision. It will not happen again.
Uh-huh. Says who?
You definitely feel like you still don't see it in the darkness.
Right.
But there's a patch of darkness that seems much darker than the rest, and it is currently curved in a scythe-like smile.
Okay.
Run along, Jexa. You have things to do on this station.
I'm about ready to, like, summon Azazel and be like, alright, we're going to war, buddy. And we're gonna do it.
So, her eyes supposed to be rolled up like that for that long?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, she definitely has the eye muscles to do it with all those eye rolls that she does every day.
Yeah. That's fair.
Azazel is a goat. Demon.
Oh.
Like, greatest of all time goat or
I think the second.
Oh, this is so bad. Who's his eyes?
He has been bound on the station for many thousands of years.
Okay.
The station? No, the station's not that old.
Well, the station isn't, so the asteroid
Oh,
would
that makes
have
sense.
been where he was bound.
Rocks are old.
I love
Yeah.
Gregor.
Where's... Just as she was about to say, good deductive reasoning, and then it just went...
Do you or Gemma think you remember the wards and the runes?
I mean, I saw them. I walked through them.
You all specifically did not look
yes.
at them.
I mean, Jexa
Yeah.
did not, and Becca remembers.
I did.
No, because remember they started shifting into something you thought you could recognize, and you're like, nah, I'll just walk through them.
You know, Calypso is very brave.
True, but she still didn't look at them.
But
We didn't.
Well, I wasn't done yet.
Oh, sorry.
There was a bud in there. But she doesn't think anything through.
That's true. All right.
Maybe were they there when we went back down? I might contact Master Bell and ask her if she sees them.
Okay. You can send her a message.
Yeah.
It'll take time to get back. All
and
right.
if so, to mark them down for me, please.
Well, I think this is a good spot to take our break. When we return, you guys will finish up any conversations that we have, rest for the morning, and we will start with Alestra when she wakes up. You were watching Fading Suns. It got
Real.
intense for a while, yeah. You guys are great role players. I love
Family.
gaming with you, right? We'll be back in 20 minutes. Welcome back to Fading Suns. So, before the break, you were wrapping up a conversation. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we rest for the night? And
Maybe we can just cliff note, because I kind of... So we agreed to only... Repeat what you said. We agreed to only tell the Inquisitor pertinent information? And I don't remember what the pertinent information...
Pertinent information would be the people who were smuggling
Okay.
goods were doing so from this station.
Mm-hmm.
They have fled.
Mm-hmm.
It is unknown to where.
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody on board
Mm-hmm.
or on the station when we were there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And since we had requested help from the Engineers Guild, they have
Yellow taped it.
and then I mean Master Bella is prepared for the Inquisition to
Red tape it.
red tape it. So they're already prepared, but they're also both seem to be somewhat willing to kind of work together.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that's not necessarily our problem.
All right. That's all I needed. So,
Mm-hmm.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
And we were able to find our people were there, but we didn't see other things.
Okay. Cool.
And if Gemma wants to explain what she saw with the battle, because I never saw the cargo bay.
okay. Your door chime wakes you up, and there's a knock at the door. Breakfast.
Total bedhead. Thank you.
I will leave it outside. You hear a tray being set down.
Mm-hmm.
I was like a slightly French accent, and I went, "Yes, he's here."
No, run away.
Oh, did we get any vitality back? 'Cause
Yes.
my hand hurts.
Yes. You guys get vitality back.
How much?
I'm just gonna say that you guys had a nice rest. It is. It was the end of the act. I will also be handing out XP at the end,
Okay,
end
so
of the session.
okay,
So
cool.
cool. All right.
Yeah, because we are only level 3.
We're so good, guys.
Only. You've earned those 3 levels.
Yeah, we have. Gosh,
Technically
darn
only
it!
2. We started at 1.
I danced with Orliton. I've earned these 3 levels.
I put a bubble gum.
Anyway. Yes. We
I
earned
made
that.
decisions.
Yeah, you did. Anyway.
Tray outside your door.
Chayam is like,
I'm gonna
kind of reel
bring
it
it
back
back into
in.
my room.
Okay. You can see that under the under the tray, the kind of the linen that has been stretched out over the tray, you can see something underneath the plate.
I want to check it out. What is it?
It's an envelope.
I want to open it.
When you touch it, you can see a heat seal just across the top.
Cool. Is it from my family?
You assume so.
Well, what's inside of it?
Inside of it are 3 blank vellum pages and a small metal cylinder, only about that long
Mm-hmm.
and about 3 millimeters across.
Okay.
So the first one is a letter from your father.
Okay. Is he pretty pissed at me?
He is very pissed at you that one of his children would treat one of his agents, and you kind of get the feeling where the 2 of those things lie in his view.
Yep.
This is your chance to prove yourself in my eyes and to see what value you have to the family.
That's just
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Your dad is the head of the spy wing of House Hazat. He is not a warm and cuddly sort of
just gonna
person.
take any emotions,
Just push it way down deep.
put it in a box, and lock that. Okay, cool.
And he's
What's next?
well. There is one last part to the letter.
Yeah.
That makes it very clear that while you are his daughter,
Mhm.
more children can be made.
Yep.
Okay.
Yikes.
Emotions are gone. Don't feel anything.
The second one is from your cousin, Tanso.
Yep.
This is a little bit more encouraging. Listen, we all have those spots. There's a reason why I'm on comm duty and not out in the field. But the family business isn't one that you walk away from.
Right.
And you've all heard the stories of what they call the pit list. Those are the names of family members you're not allowed to talk about anymore. Their names get thrown in the pit,
So dramatic.
and you don't talk about them.
Cool.
But he's pulling for you. They have a very simple task on. They did. He crossed a lot of chatter to find something you could do on the station, just so that you could prove yourself to the family.
Okay.
But he lets you know, like, there's a lot of eyes on this, both on you and on him. So
Get it done.
don't mess it up. Get it done. So this is JM kind of taking the GM hat off for a second. Yeah. Let's set it right here.
Perfect.
You as Alestra have waffled from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a loyal spy of House Hazat? Am I this Alestra, whoever she is, kind of developing into? This is your moment to make the choice. You got to read through the third letter, and you got to come up with what you want to do. So, the decision you make here is not final, right? You can always make things back and forth. However, this is a major decision point for kind of you as how Alestra is at least going to be viewed by House Hazat for the next,
Lifetime?
well,
The pit.
What's in the third letter?
All right. The third sheet has a picture. It has a picture of Master Bonacus, the head of the security for Inquisitor Alphonsus. That tiny cylinder is a magnetic microburst transmitter. You have to find a way to get it on his armor.
And then he goes boom.
Nope.
Just gonna.
It'll just record everything that gets said, and
okay.
once a day, send it out. Like it's basically a passive burst transmitter.
I was
So.
a little confused for a second. I was like, wait, they're spies. They're not assassins. But then I
Wait, you said he's head of security for Alfonso?
Yeah, he's the battle, or the brother battle.
The one who wants to jack her up?
Yeah.
Cool. It's Alfonso or Alphonsus?
Alphonsus.
Oh boy.
Not to be confused with Francesco.
Oh.
There is only one. Francesco.
Yeah, cannot confuse those two.
Oops, I just hit the mic.
Cool.
So,
Francesco.
you got some thinking to
Yeah, she's gonna pick up Octavius and just
do.
cuddle him while she thinks.
Yeah. He's like... Did you ever play with a Stretch Armstrong?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah, so basically, Octavius is a big ball of fur, and then just a lot of goop. So he's kind of like a stress ball. Sometimes if you squeeze him too much, one of his eyes kind of really gets out there, and then you let go because you're afraid that it might. And then just everything will leak out.
Cool.
But it all just goes back in the spot.
That's right. Yep.
I love it.
Oh,
Totally
goodness.
played with the Stretch Armstrong. I was so fascinated.
What's in it? No one knows.
I can't tear it open.
That's right. There are several things in life that we just don't know. How the Romans made concrete. They may have figured it out. But also, what's in a Stretch Armstrong? Yeah. So, you have the meeting with the Inquisitor at,
Brunch.
yeah, brunchish time.
I'm gonna get.
You guys wake up on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna go meet with Ventura. Maybe. So the Inquisitor's bodyguard.
Yeah.
He really wants to put steroids.
No.
I'm not gonna go to the meeting because.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Cool.
So I'm gonna meet with Ventura.
Who's Ventura?
Scientist I met in the lab. She is perfectly respectable.
Just because you announce she with purpose doesn't mean that changes my opinion now.
I mean, I know it doesn't. I'm aware.
Are you trying to assure Calypso you were meeting a boy?
I am not meeting a
No.
boy.
Yeah, no, but the problem is Calypso is legitimately pansexual, so it did not help her at all.
No, it's totally fair.
Yeah.
Does it have legs? Yes, Calypso is slightly interested. Does it not have legs? Calypso is now more interested.
Good to know.
Like that. Less legs,
The better.
the better?
So Nigel.
So that, I was like, Nigel's
pretty
50% more attractive than he was?
I was making like a creepy tentacle joke, but then I realized that Frank and Octavius are both tentacle
Yeah,
creatures.
so then you backed up real quick.
and I backed
yeah.
up so
Yeah, that's fair.
hard
That's
that
fair.
I kind of hit my butt on the way out, so.
Great.
All right, so you're going to Ventura.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the Inquisitor.
I'm going to.
All right.
I do have a question. Would I have not an intimate knowledge, but like a fairly good knowledge of battle people armor and where a cylinder might be able to
You can look at it.
fit?
Yeah, you don't
Well,
have...
from like being around Gemma. Like,
Oh, that's fair. Give me a perception plus academia roll. Or observe. I'll allow either of those.
I'm gonna go with observe because that's the better roll.
Okay.
So that's a 13. Go ahead and bump it up to a 19. 12.
All right, and it's going to be a hard task, so that's going to cost you 4.
I will spend them.
All right. There are several places, like, the armor is built for intimidation and protection, not so much sleekness.
Right.
So you're pretty sure, like, behind one of the pauldrons, like on the back, like along the spine plate, or maybe under one of the if you could get it in a boot, or under like one of the like belt plates.
Okay.
Still deciding what you want to do?
Well, she's probably going to try to get it on her. Abby is not sure how well this is going to go.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I have very little faith right now.
All right. Brunch.
Brunch. They better have mimosas.
You get a call as you're leaving. It's Ventura.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm running about 5 minutes late. Can you order tea for us? I promise to pay.
Sure.
That's not suspicious at all.
What's that?
Becca's suspicion just ratcheted up, but
Sometimes we roll for our actual selves.
Okay.
but Jax is fine with it.
I did one earlier. Okay, so brunch.
All right.
All right.
You get there, and there, Alphonsus is there. So,
Are there mimosas?
there are not mimosas. The Inquisitor's not a mimosa guy. He doesn't really understand brunch. He just understands it as the portmanteau of breakfast and lunch.
So it's like ham sandwiches next to omelets.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, honey, no.
So, I feel like we have been betrayed.
That's a harsh word.
Master Bella has attempted to claim salvage rights of the station. I sent the Heracles out to
Oh.
enforce inquisitorial priority. I'm currently in negotiations with her. Perhaps we can find some way to, once my investigation is done and we've assured there's no heretical tech on board. It came as quite a shock. Anyway.
Yeah, this spread came as quite a shock.
Oh, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. You know, broccoli casserole pairs so well with French toast sticks. Just so well.
Yes. Well, I didn't know what you wanted for breakfast or lunch, so I provided just a little of everything.
Yeah. Well, I am grateful. Thank you.
Yes. You're most welcome. So, what happened?
So, I'll start from the beginning. We went into the asteroid field, and we were immediately attacked by 2 or 3 other smaller vessels. They may or may not all be dead. Stronger emphasis on the may, frankly, because you don't mess with my ship.
It's fair. You had an inquisitorial writ. You were fired upon.
Sure. Yeah. You just don't mess with my ship.
That's I understand.
So one of them crashed into an asteroid. That was fun. I did that. I'm a pretty good pilot. That was nice. Right. So when we landed, we could pretty much assess that there had been smugglers. The smugglers were using the asteroid and the station that was created there as some form of transportation port for the mysterious happenstances.
Okay, yes.
I don't know if it was me or if it was already planned, but there was hardly anything left. And by the time we actually got to the station and got inside of it, they were all gone. Everything had been...
Do you think they used the device to remove themselves from the station?
Well, that would presuppose that something took their place. I feel like everything they had always did needed a transfer.
That's true.
Unless they left bandages, because they were quite low on medical I mean, it looked like they were not well stocked. They were low on medical supply. I don't think there was any food. Yeah. I think we found our friends there, which is why I am sticking to there needs to be an exchange.
Yes, that makes sense.
They were badly injured. Nigel, his leg has been removed.
I know, we saw that. We were working to find something to replace it. He is a rather vulgar man.
He's a wily kind of sort, isn't he?
No, just vulgar.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes, as vulgar as a sun shred. Nice. Calypso just sticks to black coffee.
Oh.
And some
You gotta
French
put
toast sticks.
your ham and cheese sandwich through the maple syrup on your plate.
There's a ham and cheese sandwich on the plate, but she's mostly favoring the French toast sticks. I'll give her
That's fair.
that.
That's fair.
French toast sticks, man. Who can resist?
A good Monte Cristo as well.
Ooh.
So at that point, we personally looked around a bit. We found Gregor, who was one of our crew. He was also immensely hurt. I'm not entirely sure if he was hurt through transfer or hurt through torture. And depending on which one I find out it is, more people might be dead.
Well, we can't just go around killing people. I mean, I can, but we tend to frown on other people doing that. Well, what do you suggest? Do you feel like?
Do I suggest?
Yes, I've hired you as agents in the field.
I suggest simply that you work with the Engineers Guild to figure out what the heck was on that station.
I'm finding some reluctance on their part, but it could just be... I will speak with Master Bella again. Perhaps your friend, the young girl.
Jexa?
Yes. Perhaps she can act as a go-between for us.
Maybe. Or maybe you could just be nice and not wag around Inquisition, but hey, this is for the benefit of all of us. And you keep the knowledge you learn. And we keep the knowledge we learn.
Not the knowledge that you learned specifically, because you learned it in my employ with the purpose of going out to find me.
The only knowledge I have is the knowledge I've already told you.
Excellent. Okay, I was just a little confused by the knowledge that we learned.
No, we was you.
Oh.
I was being you in that moment.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes. I do not like it.
I'll use the celery sticks next
there
time.
we go.
This is
well,
a
I
celery,
promised you
this
some
is a carrot.
Firebirds, yes?
Yes.
All right, I need the writ back, and I will transfer the Firebirds over. Do you plan on staying on the station for long, or...?
I don't think so. I think...
A few more hours until Nigel's leg.
Yeah. Because aren't we... Where's Daddy on? Lemminkainen?
He's on Shoproot.
Shoproot.
The beaches are on...
Right!
But we're not going to Shoproot.
Why aren't we going to Shoproot?
We don't need to go see Dad.
Why do we not go see Dad?
You're not here.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Why are we not going to see Dad? I thought we were.
Yeah, I thought that was
That was the
plan.
next stop.
I'm
No.
so confused.
We had a vote.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. So. Here's your writ back.
And he transfers the firebirds that he promised over to you.
How many?
Do you not remember?
I don't like that smile.
Can I just illustrate to you the sadness that is my binder?
I don't have my other notebook with me tonight.
I've got notes. I can see them, but are they in the correct order?
Probably not.
Probably not.
800 firebirds.
Thank you. Pity sometimes
That's for
goes
all of
a
us,
little
right?
bit of a level.
200 each? Right, Jex, to get some of that?
I hope so, because I am very poor.
Is there a global constitution? And if so, is there a human constitution?
No, there is the Emperor's will.
Okay. In the Emperor's will, when does he define a human as an adult, capable of owning land and...
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
I'm lawyering this.
Oh my gosh.
You are lawyer.
I am lying this.
Nope, I can't say it right now. All right. Well, it is a feudal society, so I'm gonna say like
12.
14.
Okay.
At
I mean,
the
to be
far
fair,
edge.
she would have given it to you anyway, but I wanted to know so I could tease her instead, but dang it.
Wow.
So we each get 200?
Yeah.
Yay!
Before I leave, though,
Yes.
I have a question.
I will answer it if I can.
So, you believe in angels?
Of course. Pancreator's servants are ever around us, unseen but protecting
So-
us in the hierarchy in which they are established.
So I'm gonna be really, really honest with you right now. I struggle with religion. And,
That is fair.
well, thank you. That's the first time anybody has just been like, we get it.
Oh,
Like-
yes.
Thank you.
The battle order sometimes presents faith as certainty. And while I am charged with protecting the faithful from heresy, I cannot protect them from doubt. I think there are two kinds of faith.
Oh.
There's the faith that acknowledges the mystery of the Pancreator and leaves room for doubts or different interpretations. And then there is the faith
Why
that
is
believes in
Calypso
certainty.
Liking him so much right now.
And that leads to, well, you've heard how the Inquisition tends to go, and yes. So, I understand.
I'm sorry, I feel so validated right now. This entire time I felt like I had been judged. Oh, so much. Don't get me wrong, I love Gemma. It's just sometimes I just can't...
It's the battle order training. There's a reason it's indoctrination.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to point a gun when the gun isn't going, how do I feel about this?
That's slightly horrifying in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So if you believe in angels,
Yes.
do you believe in demons?
I mean, it is the message of the church, and I do believe that there are things in the darkness of space that do wait for us and seek to, well, consume the light. Apologies, priestess. There are some in the church who would say that those things exist, but that they've always existed in mankind. I don't think so. I think there are... I've seen too much. So yes, I would say that I do believe that the darkness between stars has eyes and hunger.
So, do you think that demons want to use the technology? Sorry, that's my medicine.
Nope, no worries.
Are you planning anything?
Yes. Is Master Benakis in the room?
He is not. It's just the three of you at this point.
Or do you think that people will become just in generally corrupt because of the technology? Or is it demon use?
Matters of debate were not what I was expecting to discuss over this fine breakfast lunch.
Celery.
You might find that there are sort of two different views on it. There is the view that St. Pelagius held, that said men are inherently good, and that the light is only veiled by their actions. And then there was St. Augustine, who believed that our sinful nature was more like a dye that was injected that we have to be freed from. Bleach is a good example. I do not think all evil in the world is caused by demons. But I do think some of the voices that we hear in our heads telling us to do what is wrong, opposed to do what is right, they are not always our voices who are whispering into our minds.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right? And those are the voices that I believe the Inquisition needs to be vigilant against.
So the demons.
Yes, the other voices, we have protocols in place. The guilds can patrol their own, the nobility enact laws, the church polices itself. I believe that the Inquisition is there to stop the heretical, the demonic, not. But I am in the minority. So
you were in the minority of the Inquisition.
There are some brethren who believe that the Inquisition is a carte blanche to root out anything they disagree with.
Yeah, I've met some of those.
I feel like most have. Well, despite some of the rumors about you and your crew, I have found you to be doing nothing heretical, and I found you to be nothing but helpful. For that, I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. She really wants to tell him.
Lester's gonna interject and be like, on the other side, you have been quite pleasant, despite rumors of the Inquisition.
They are not rumors, but yes,
Well,
I appreciate that.
Very unpalatable characters within the Inquisition. You have been very pleasant. So thank you.
Well, before you go, if you do not mind, I will write up a proposed draft of terms to share what is found on the station, as long as it is not heretical, with the Engineers Guild. Would you mind delivering it to that station?
Back to the one we...
Yes, before you leave the system.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Excellent. I will have one of my men bring it to your ship in, say, an hour and a half.
Okay, I have one last question.
Of course.
Is
They are French toast sticks. I have brought a ship. There are some abuses of power which I feel are very minor,
She just...
such as having a personal chef brought with you.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
From Terra.
Can we take him with us?
No.
We don't have any room.
But he might be able to spice up our packages.
Octopuppy and Frank.
They're using
My
another
octopuppy stays in my bedroom.
between the two of them, they are using a full share of air.
Yeah.
So, probably more Octavius.
But he's so cute, he makes up for it.
Is it heretical to study demons?
there are entire sects within the church whose job is to do so.
Who are those people?
Oh, the Eschatotic Order, for one. They study so that others... If there's one lesson I would take from the fall of the Second Republic, it is that knowledge used without preparation is dangerous. And so the studying of those books by the uninitiated or the unprepared are often unaware of the traps that that knowledge may possess.
So, theoretically, you could just talk to somebody who is from the Eschatonic, and they could help you stay away from demons, because they know about demons.
I mean, I could do... So I'm going to ask you a rather pointed question. Did you encounter anything demonic on the station?
There's that moment where you press pause.
Yes. Do you want me to jump to Jex's scene?
Well, no, I want input.
Okay.
Because she did what she did. So she let...
If you want vague help from him, you can describe what you found without describing the fact that you made a deal with the demon.
Right.
That there were things on this asteroid, that there were runes and symbols that we didn't understand or look at closely, and there were voices.
Okay. But I don't have to explicitly say, oh yes, I accidentally let Azazel out because it was either let him out or Alestra's gonna just get shrapade.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It was... I would argue that it is a voidable contract based upon sheer duress. Anyway.
And I would like to point out that demons don't care.
Yeah.
Most of their contracts are made under duress.
Okay, so I'll untime out.
Okay.
So, a little... I didn't want to believe it. But now that I've been talking and hearing what you're saying, I am a little concerned. So, when you were talking about the voices that were not your own in your head,
Yes.
that was literally happening on that station. There were runes floating, and if you looked at them, they started to change. So we didn't look at them because they scared the ever-living shit out of us.
I could understand that.
And there were very, very clear voices trying to accomplish certain not good things.
Did they succeed? Is that what happened to the crew? Do you think?
That's what I'm afraid of.
I understand that making such an admission to the Inquisition. Thank you. I will speak with the commander of the ship. I feel like I need to... Will you give me a ride? When you go, I will go with you. I need to speak and make sure that the Engineer's Guild is safe. And if they are not safe, that... If you wish to speak with one of the Order to understand what you went through, I am sure I can put you in touch with one.
That would be most definitely appreciated.
If any of these things persist, sometimes encounters with...
I already planned to shoot myself in the head.
Well, I was going to say, reach out.
He's like, dial it back a notch, oh my god.
Yes, that is exactly what he just said.
There is... Encounters with these things can often leave an indelible mark on a psyche that does not rise to the surface for some time.
An indelible mark, like, not real. Like, not pickable on medical scans.
Yes,
More
no.
like
More like
Like a
a
simile.
scar or a trauma, like a traumatic event will come up to the surface.
Okay.
Now there are some of us. I cannot tell you. Myself and maybe a handful of other of my order would not send the battle order after your ship right now. My mentor, Flint, did a much better job than most of instilling what the true purpose of the Inquisition was. If you do not mind, I will ride with you to the ship and just see or to the station and see if I see anything out of the ordinary. My senses are a little bit more attuned to these sorts of things.
As long as it doesn't hurt you.
I do not think it will.
Okay. Smaller cinnamon French toast stick.
Okay? I will bring the battle order with me and we will ride on your ship.
That's why I asked about, like, an actual mark. Okay.
All right. So, you get to the cafe.
Uh-huh. I order tea.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of tea.
Waiting. Earl Grey for her.
Staunch choice.
What?
What?
And I look at the menu and I go...
Vanilla chai.
That's what I was... Yes.
Vanilla chai dumps a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly what Jux is about to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
about 5 minutes later, she
Okay.
comes running up. Her hair's sort of disheveled. I'm sorry, I am not a morning person. And she sits down.
Oh. What? Last night have been better. 2 more. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. So what happened?
Like I told you. You mean in the 45 minutes? Or
Yes, you told me
or-
everything. And it's very strange that you said that your AI went offline.
Yes, that was upsetting. And she
Did all electronics get knocked out?
possibly. When I was hooked up to this machine, it didn't read that I was there. Like a bioscanner. But I'm here, right? Like, I mean, I think I'm here.
I can see you.
But there's days that I wonder if, it's all in my mind, because I do have an AI.
You should really not
I mean,
mention
I
that to
know.
people.
I'm sorry. I mean, you mentioned it, so I'm
Well,
sorry.
Yes. but That's to tell you shouldn't probably...
I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
The
yes.
Inquisition is on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
on the station.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they will do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The waiter brings another set of cups.
Sweet.
So are you staying on...
The Oh Boii?
Well, I was going to stay on the station. Or are you guys heading out?
I think we're heading out. I don't know how soon, but we'll probably be leaving.
You are not like any of the other Engineers Guild people that I have met.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yes, your kind tends to... Sorry. They
Uh-huh.
tend to hoard knowledge. You seemed much more inquisitive than that, and were willing to talk about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I found that a lot of times when I keep stuff to myself, it doesn't end up well.
That's fair.
Yeah. It seems to be better to tell other people and get their brains.
Did you cut your hair?
Yeah, I did. It's a little uneven, I think.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. But, I mean, it's fine. It looks good.
Thanks.
So you don't know if you're leaving or you're staying.
We will be leaving. I just don't know how soon. But yeah. Hopefully you'll get some more answers about all the Second Tech Republic. Republic Tech.
The Second Republic Tech, yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, Alphonsus is bringing in more every day. So unless your thing truly stopped them, or unless, I don't know, a war erupts between the Inquisition and the Engineers Guild, I'm hoping that we will see more.
Why would you say that? Do you think there's going to be a war?
What we heard, the Engineers Guild laid salvage claims to the station.
Mm-hmm.
Alphonsus
they
is a
did.
member of the Inquisition, and while he is...
You guys couldn't, I don't know, ask?
I mean, to be honest,
Uh-huh.
the fact that you were the ones who found the ship in the station under the Imperial writ,
With a master engineer on board.
yeah,
It
was
gets a little murky.
It was sort of a sneaky move on the engineer's part.
Yes.
There were quite a bit of ruffled feelings.
Were your feelings ruffled?
Just a scientist. Do want to see what's on the ship.
Well, if someone's going there soon, you should ask if, you can ride along.
Maybe. Having just come into this whole affair, I'm sort of low on the...
Just? I thought you'd been here a little bit longer.
No, she told you that she had only been here for about a month or two. And just transferred in.
Mm-hmm. From where?
Oh, I actually went to university on Byzantium Secundus.
Oh.
Yes.
Does it have a beach?
It does several. It's actually more water than it is land.
Does it have nice beaches? Like where you can relax and things don't crawl up out of the deep and try to kill you? Jaxa has seen things.
Would you ruin
I
that
would say
vacation?
that all of the beaches on Byzantium Secundus sort of fit that profile. The Arctic ones as well as the tropical ones.
We should go.
Beach vacation is looking worse.
We should go?
Well, if you wanted to, we could, but, it's more thinking, people I know should go. They could use a vacation.
Hmm.
We've been on that little, oh boy,
You
long
should
time.
go. There are plenty of great places on Byzantium Secundus.
I don't have a bathing suit.
There are plenty of places to go shopping on Byzantium Secundus.
Okay. Cool.
You could see the Cathedral of Saint Maya. You could go to the Engineers Guild has a large complex down there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's plenty of places that you could go. The Agora is beautiful.
I'll have to talk to my crew. See what
Well,
they say.
if you come back through here, let me know.
Okay. I will. It's been nice to meet a friend.
If you have any, if you come across any Second Republic tech, know that it's my specialty.
Do you know about womp guns?
It's not Second Republic, those are... I mean, yes, I know a little about walk guns.
Found one. I'm repairing it.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Don't set the settings too high, or it'll womp you.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Gemma, the big one, she's gonna help me fire it the first time.
That is probably very
The
safe.
big one.
All right.
Cool.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
And she stands up
Uh-huh.
and she gives you a hug.
I think I have to head back to the Inquisitor. You going that way, or?
No, I'll pay here. I'm going to have breakfast, but
Oh, okay.
good luck.
See you too. Bye.
She sits back down and waves the waiter over.
My stomach grumbles as I walk out.
All right. Guys meet back up on the ship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We have Alphonsus with us.
He will show up in about an hour.
Does he need a scientist?
No, the Engineers Guild is there. He shows up with Banakis, Chell, and Guardi.
Okay.
And they are in their battle armor.
Chell and Guardi are...
More inquisitorial
Right.
guards.
We haven't met them before.
You met them the first time.
Okay.
They were...
Do they know me as Gemma's...
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna kind of stay out of their way. Because I don't want them, like...
All right, we will go.
Sticking me.
We will go and we will give them... I will go. And I will speak with Master Bella. Explain the need. The engineer.
Oh.
Explain the need for the Inquisition to be there to ensure that her people are safe. We will look through the station, and I will use Flint's guidelines to ensure that we are not overzealous in our prosecution
Right.
of the Inquisitorial Creed.
What are you looking at?
The battle
monks.
the
Oh,
battle monks who were with
okay.
them. Yeah, he's...
At first, I thought he was judging the Oh Boii, and I was like, "Hey,
No!
don't speak to me or my son ever again."
All right. So it's about another 90-minute ride out into the void. The battle order's going to stay pretty much in the... Like, they're going to stay in the mess hall area.
Okay, then I'm
so
in the
confused
cockpit.
what's happening right now. Are we flying them?
Yes.
to the
Yeah.
asteroid?
Yes.
Okay.
The Oh
As
Boii
promised.
is a fly.
So if you want to,
Yeah.
let me know if you need a diversion.
Yep. Probably do. That'd be great.
I'm going to do some lifts in front of them.
Wait, are you trying to get...
Nigel and Alexa also were with them, and Nigel's got kind of like a plastic leg. Well,
Do you want us to, like, sign it?
yeah, that'd be great. Just... It's hollow. I can keep things in it. One more smuggling compartment on the ship. Alexa's like, he's on morphine. When did we get all these octopuses? Octopies?
What octopies?
And she kind of leans in.
Get it, Frank.
I think Gemma has taken his butter knife by now.
Nope.
Just
Nope.
okay.
Over Frank's dead body.
All right, so you guys are heading out to the station. What's the plan, Alestra?
I know. I was like,
I need.
They're gonna drop this crew off, and then you guys are headed somewhere else, apparently.
Yeah.
So
I'm like sweating right now. I need some way to get this onto Banakis' armor without him noticing.
you are, and you're saying that to me like you expect me to come up with the answer for you.
I've been pondering this for like the last half hour.
Offer them food.
I need help.
Set it down in front of them.
Okay. I'll do that idea. Ask if they want anything to eat or drink.
Well, I had a very large breakfast lunch, but
That Alphonsus.
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes, I mean that would be fine. Banakis kind of nods, and the other two are like, yeah, sure.
Food, drink, all the above.
Water,
Water.
something simple.
Okay.
Bread,
Would you like some cheese with that
cream
bread?
of rice.
Okay.
No.
Do we have cream of rice?
Flavor packet 703
Perfect.
or food packet 703.
I'll go start preparing that.
Okay. Doesn't take you very long.
Great. I'll bring it back.
All right. Are you flying?
I am.
Okay, Gregor kind of comes up and sits in the co-pilot chair.
Jackson moves out of the co-pilot chair.
Move.
I move.
There's a ranking order here.
Yeah, there is.
All right. So you're doing this by yourself. I'm
Apparently
just...
she was trying to lift weights in front of
No,
us.
that was you didn't tell me you didn't,
Yes,
you
I said
have
I
not
wanted
given
diversion.
any plan to Jexa.
Yeah, Jexa, nobody knows.
Otherwise, Jexa's...
That's right. Nobody knows at this point.
Otherwise,
No.
Jexa's she would be up in the cockpit with her until she's kicked out,
Which was right now.
which is right now.
She's not
Hey,
kicked
Jexa,
out.
you want to come help me bring this food out? Food and drink.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not weird.
The battle people. Battle brothers.
Battle order.
Why are you bringing food
Okay.
and drink to the battle people?
They said they would like some. I asked if they wanted anything to eat or drink, and they said water, bread, and cream of rice.
Sounds like Gemma.
Cream of
Okay.
rice.
I mean,
I
sure.
didn't know we had it either. I had to look it up in the...
Yeah, it's up in the 700s.
I hope that was okay to offer hospitality.
It's fine. It's just cream of rice. I'm just
Right?
judging.
All right.
Right?
Okay. Sure. I'll help.
So before we go out and be like, okay, here's the deal.
She'll just privately be like, "All right, what the fuck is going on, girl?"
Yeah, I got no
I
clue.
gotta put this.
You know what? I'm
little
oddly okay with
transmitter
this.
on
Yeah.
Binoculars
I'm just gonna
armor
drive.
without it noticing.
So
Can you
where are
help
we
me
going
divert?
next?
Here's what you do.
Next,
Yeah.
after the station,
Yeah.
You spill it in his lap and go, I'm so
I
sorry.
was supposed to take a shop route.
He might kill me.
That's where I thought too.
No, he
We're
should.
going after
Okay.
her dad.
But
That's what
the
I
deal.
thought.
Alright, so Jex is gonna help me walk out. I got Binoculus' food. I'm gonna like trip over the floor and spill it totally in his lap and be like, I'm so sorry.
I'm so glad that Calypso's not
try
even
and put it on
remotely
his-
associated
All
with
right.
this right
So
now.
I'm going to
Try to
need
put it
a
on his back.
dexterity. So you're going for the back plate?
Yep.
All right. This is going to be a dexterity plus sneak roll.
Oh, we have sneak. Okay, so that's 9.
It's
Bump that up
convenient
to a
considering-
19. I could have left that one.
You use your weird point.
8!
Okay. So this is to hide something on the armor of the battle order is a tough task. So that is going to be 8 points.
I'll spend it.
All right. So you feel it kind of leap out of your hand and connect with the plate that you want to, as you are basically very awkwardly wiping down.
And I'm just still holding the
I
other
am
food.
so sorry.
The other
Did
two are
she
just
tell
like
Jexa the actual?
the other
Uh-huh.
two just
Oh,
kind of
good.
come up.
So
They have giant grins on their faces.
Would you like anything else?
No, I am fine. Go away.
She's gonna go hide in her room and squeeze her octopuppy.
All right.
Oh.
So you guys drop off.
Yep. I got
You guys drop off the Inquisitor in the battle order and make your way towards the jump gate. Is that the plan?
Sure. I mean,
All
there's
right.
beaches. Although I think Gemma really wants to be getting on to the next Beatrice point.
I thought we had already agreed to go to shop route.
So we had, and then in our talk with in my talk with Master Bella, it was determined it would be better if I did not visit my father. But we can if you wanted.
Oh,
We were doing it for you.
The oh
So if
boy
you don't-
is starting to chug. We must go to the closest place that's conveniently now shop route.
Oh, okay.
When we return in a week, we will know where they are going.
Yeah.
We can have
And
shopper. That's fine.
We will see whether we're going after Jexa's father, who is currently under siege, is the term that has
Uh-huh.
been used, or whether
That's
the
not
group
good.
will be heading
She needs
towards
help.
Holy Terra to figure out where what is going on with Beatrice. So, thank you all for tuning in and watching. Thank you, crew of the Oh Boy. I love running this game for you. And we
Yay.
will be back in a week to start up the next arc. You guys all get 2 partial advancements, which is you get to pick 2 things to level up to level 4 at this point.
Cool.
So, this has been Fading Suns, Iconic's show about the crew of the Oh Boy and the space medievalism of the game Fading Suns. I have been JM, your GM. This has been the crew of the Oh Boy, and this has been an Iconic production. We will see you tomorrow night for It Gets Worse, Adventures in Gebercan. And it will get worse. So tune in to see what the happy crew is up to. So thank you for tuning in. Follow us on Twitter and on YouTube and on Twitch if you like what you see. And we also have, as was mentioned earlier, we have a podcast where you can listen to these actual plays in the comfort of your car or while you're working, delivered directly to Spotify or iTunes. So, yes, thank you for watching.